Grand Rising, we are back for another reading. Today the moon is in Cancer. We are in Cancer season, so a lot of the energy and the mood is around a family. I feel like cycles is playing a part as well. And the past, we have to, when it comes to family, most of the time it's connected to the past. And I feel like a lot of us are have to have to face that energy, as well as money, because the moon rules currency. So I feel like with this new moon, new energy, it's highlighting new ways in which we are receiving money. Not with just in our lives, but just as a collective, just with how things are moving and shifting towards, credit and digital currency. Money doesn't really have as much value as it once did. So, with this Cancer full moon, new moon, I feel like it's bringing in new currency, because Cancer does rule the currents, things like that. So, like I said, family, the home. I feel like cycles that we are repeating are being highlighted. Some of our emotions and feelings that keep us, down, keep us weighed, keep us, stagnant, is something that is being brought up as well. This is a good time, a good energy to really, utilize the water element, because Cancer does rule the water. Cancer is a water sign, so to utilize this new moon to get into maybe do a herbal bath or herbal shower, if that's better for you to do. Where you just add herbs. Sometimes you can add Epsom salt, magnesium, salt flakes, essential oils, crystals, clean your surface, clean the bathroom before you get in there, sage up the place, maybe use Palo Santos or some sage, decorate it nice, put some plants, put some roses, put some crystals. Florida water is good to add into your water. Essential oils, especially essential oils targeting, maybe if you're trying to release, if you're trying to bring in abundance, maybe use a essential oil that targets that, or use a herb that targets what you're trying to draw in, to kind of be intentional. Same thing with the stones, herbs, crystals, whatever you're going to use, you kind of want to use it, especially if you're trying to be intentional, you're trying to manifest a certain energy. There's certain qualities and properties that are in these stones, that are in these herbs, that are in these herb stones. What else did I say? That are in essential oils that target what we're trying to draw in. So especially if you're trying to be intentional, I feel intentional is always the way to go, because it's like having your focus instead of being out all over the place or just listening to this video and just doing what I say. But with intention, you're actually being intentional about what it is that Spirit wants you to bring in or release or draw in. So you're more focused on what it is versus just everywhere, or just doing it just to do it, That's what intention means to me. Intention means focus. You're putting your focus, your whole intention, and it comes like with a background thought. I don't know, I'm going deep, probably going too deep right now, but I'm just trying to describe the word. But yeah, Cancer full moon, you get into water, utilize the water element. So with that being said, it is the 7th degree, like I was saying yesterday, and the 7th degree has a lot to do with our relationships. This Libra rules the 7th degree, so just think this, even though it has to do with home and family, it's still going to be highlighting our relationships, maybe harmony, creating more harmony in the home or within the family, creating more of a balance. as well as, yeah, maybe even contracts, maybe even doing contracts and things with our family, combining, you know, doing business with family as well. Yeah, see how this energy plays out. So let me stop shuffling so we can have our delicious card of the day. When I see this card, I usually think of a victory. One person has a victory, one person is either losing, and one person is, you know, defeated. One person's on the winning end of the stick, one person's defeated, one person, you know, is, you know, taking that L. Yeah, so with this, it's like, what side are you on? Are you one that is in the power, or just have received, you know, maybe through someone or with someone, receiving some type of win, some type of victory, some type of or something happened where you were able to benefit majority from the situation? Or it can be you just took an L, you know, you took a battle. Maybe the battle was too much. Maybe it wasn't your fight. You weren't ready. And it's going to result in you having to be more reflective, you having just to take that L, you know, as well as just, you know, at least I feel like some courage is going to come from this energy. What comes from here is this courage to do whatever it is, and the result being at the winning end of the stick or at the losing end of the stick. But what comes through this is the act of courage, is the act of wanting to take on the battle. Yeah, so that is like a courageous type of energy. Yeah. What else we got? We have full moon, surrender to the divine. So I see maybe there's someone that that you may just have to, you know, allow them to be the one who is going to lead or guide you. Or it can just be, yes, it can be you surrendering, but it can be like a feeling like you have no choice. Basically, you have to surrender because it's not free of your will, even though we do have wills, but sometimes it turns up like that, like, you know, kind of losing power in a way, you know, maybe that you don't even know. Some of these things we don't know, but I feel like that is the energy, like having to submit, or, you know, to have like a higher authority, have like a higher authority present, you know, some type of power over you, and you kind of just have to submit. Maybe you feel like you have to because you see, like, you don't want to go through the power struggle, or maybe you see the end of the stick of it, like, okay, if I surrender, this person knows a little bit more than me. It could be something like that. Or it can be just you know, your boyfriend just simply try to play you, and you just blindly got, you know, affected by his power, affected by whatever he did. And sometimes that just happens. So either if it's blindly happened, or if it's you that's surrendering to the high authority or higher power, or the person who just has a little bit more or knows a little bit more than you, it can either happen in either way. You know, you being intentional, like I said, intentional about, okay, I see this person knows a little more than me. Let me, you know, trickle down this energy and let them lead. Or it can be you just blindly being led and, you know, having to surrender, having to have some of your power, or some I don't want to say your power, but just, you know, sometimes it happens that way. You know, someone just has a little bit more of say than you. So yeah, see how that plays out. It can be a little situation, can impact you in a bigger way, but to see how it plays out, because I'm really interested, because spirit just be giving me messages when these cards be revealing itself. And yes, I would love to see how it resonates with the collective, because that's the whole point, right? Yeah, so I want you guys to enjoy the rest of your delicious new moons. And don't forget your manifestations, especially those maybe who are new to this. New moon's a good time just to have a manifestation journal that you go back to. And it's suspicious. Make this book specially for just new moon manifestation. Don't have your new moon manifestation book with your daily journal, with your meditation book, or whatever books that we have, your business. A new moon book specifically for your new moon manifestation. So at the end of the month, like I can check last month to see how those manifestations maybe came about, or if not. But this is like a book that you want to have your intentions for the new moon only, So yeah, it's good to have a book just to write some of the things that you want to try to draw in, and then as well to see your progress, to see if you're, actually are drawing in these things that you're trying to manifest. So yes, I hope you guys were able to get some delicious information from this video. If not, we always have tomorrow for some news and some new, okay? So I hope you guys enjoy the rest of this new moon. We have 3 days to utilize it. It started, I think, a little bit last night. So you have today, you have tomorrow. I think you have a little bit before Friday to get your rituals done. Yeah, so I'm done talking. And I'll allow you guys to enjoy the rest of your journeys. And I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Peace.